Hi everyone! Welcome back to my studio. I'm so happy you're here. Let's paint a dog commission together and I'll tell you the story of my awful first ever commissioning experience. There's a silver lining to the story and many lessons as with every bad experience, so stick around to hear about them. So, in 2019, I received my first ever commission in my entire life from a complete stranger through my dog's friend's friend. I painted my dog's friend as a birthday gift, and when she posted it to her Instagram, one of her friends commented where she got the painting and wanted one. She DM'd me and I was so excited, ecstatic that someone would pay me for my art. I remember just pacing back and forth and freaking out. It was my first commission in my entire life and I wanted to do my very best, even though I had no idea what I was doing. Didn't know how to properly draw or paint, didn't know how the commission process generally went, and I was not serious about my art at all. Still, I was so grateful and scared and excited all at once, and I'll never forget that feeling. Rewind back to 2018, a year before when the seed was planted. I had just come home from across the country, planned to move to San Diego, but that didn't work out, and there I saw so many small business owners at the markets selling their creations. I didn't really see a lot of this in Jersey at the time, and my eyes opened up to what's possible. So I wanted to see if I could sell one painting or make any sort of money through my art in 2019. Anyway, my client and I discussed what she wanted, and when it came to pricing humble beginnings, I asked for $55 and she agreed. I first created her a rough sketch and she requested certain adjustments, and I happily changed those for her. And I clearly communicated how long it would take me, a week, which was super fast for me given I paint pretty slow. But I took this commission opportunity super seriously and I wanted to do it right and please her. I finished it right on time, and when it came to shipping, I had no idea how to ship this 18 by 24 painting. I probably watched a super old YouTube video on shipping because when I followed those instructions and got to the post office, they told me they couldn't ship it this way, so I had to go back home and repackage it properly. After it shipped, I anxiously waited for her to receive my painting, checked the tracking a million times to see if it had arrived. When it did, there was no response from her, so I reached out. I felt so disregarded and hurt. My painting that I worked so hard on, poured my heart into, even though I didn't know what I was really doing, meant nothing to her. And then, on top of that, a few days have passed and she wouldn't pay me. And remember, it was only $55, so I reached out again. I was pretty devastated at this entire experience because I agonized the entire week trying to get her dog painted just right, spent so many hours on this painting to have the worst response, and pulled teeth when it came time to pay. And I made zero profit because shipping costs were about the same as the painting. I told myself I'll never do commissions again or make art for anyone else again, and just paint what I truly want to paint. But the very next day, someone from my dog's Instagram page, a complete stranger, reached out to me for a dog painting of her pups. And she was the ideal client, just so kind and communicative, gave me creative freedom, and this was just super healing for me, a corrective experience. Honestly, if she reached out a few days or weeks later, I don't know if I would have had such a quick change of heart to say yes to another commission, because I might have continued to hold on to the hurt and distress from the first one. Since then, she's commissioned me 4 more times, and I'll forever be grateful to her. I'm sharing all this because commissions aren't always easy, and this entire art journey is far from easy. But sometimes in the midst of unpleasant experiences, there's so much good and beauty working in the background that we can't see yet. If it wasn't for this bad experience, I would have not met my first collector, who has given me so much hope, belief, and support since that day. Also, don't be afraid to charge what your paintings are worth. Commission prices should be generally higher because it's custom made for that client and you can't reproduce those paintings. And not every commission opportunity will be a good match. It's okay to say no and stay in your integrity. Better opportunities will come this way if you stay honest with yourself and others. And no matter what, keep creating. No opportunity is too small because you don't know what it could lead to. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It means so much to me. See you soon.